it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for a while. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about why I don't do knitting tutorials anymore. And please ignore the chewing sound. That's Daisy chewing on a stick. Anyway, I have a video up talking about why I don't do knitting tutorials anymore, and I don't really like how that one sounds, and I'll link that one down when it is, and I don't like how it is, and I'll link that one down below if you haven't seen it. So what I'm trying to explain is I have a video of me talking about why I don't do knitting tutorials anymore, which I'll link down below if you haven't seen and stuff, but I don't feel like I've explained it very well why I don't do them anymore, and I'm gonna do a better job explaining in this video why I don't do them anymore, so I'm gonna get started. So this all started like when I first started working. I was working so much to the point where I just didn't have time to get my knitting tutorials together and stuff, and it was just making it very, very difficult. Like, for instance, they were also not only because of work, but also because they were becoming such a huge pain to upload. Like, I had to put them in parts in order to get the video to so I had to put them in parts in order to get the okay, so what I'm trying to say is I had the video in parts was because I didn't have an editing system at the time, so I couldn't cut anything out to make it longer for you guys to see. And because it was like, because of that, it was so hard to upload, because it literally would take me hours to get them onto YouTube, because some of them would be so long. Despite the fact that they're in parts, the video would be like 10 to 11 minutes long. It would take almost 20 minutes to a half an hour to upload, and it was becoming really, really difficult to do that, and it was just like super duper annoying. And I'm not a very patient person when I want to get things done. It literally drives me crazy. Despite the fact that I am pretty good at taking my time to get something done neatly, I'm not very patient when it comes to uploading, because sometimes I want to just get something off my camera and onto YouTube and off my camera, so that I don't have so much space being taken up. And it was just becoming a pain, because like every single part would be just uploaded, and so after the time I'd have like so many parts that it would take forever to upload and stuff. Like sometimes I'd have up to 20 parts, and it would take me so long to upload each part to YouTube, because one would be so long, one part would be so long, one part would just like take forever depending on my Wi-Fi and stuff like that. They just were not worth like doing anymore, because everybody was also kind of like getting annoyed and confused, and everybody was like, I don't understand this. What are you trying to do? Your videos are terrible, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like so many people were also complaining about how bad my tutorials were. And then after I started working, I realized it just was not worth doing them anymore, because they were just getting super hard for me to do, because like my job was keeping me so busy at the time that I just couldn't get them to upload anymore and just find the time to squeeze them in. And it was like, because I had so much to do after work and so much to do before work, they just weren't worth it anymore because of my work hours and everything. And then they just were too time consuming, and and I know there's some people on YouTube who used to love my knitting tutorials, and then a lot of people were just like complaining how bad they were and stuff. And the reason behind why and I actually watched some of them, and I know they're actually really bad due to the lighting, and I didn't have a very good camera at the time, but now I have a much better camera, so I'm excited to start doing the stitch tutorials. I'm not sure when I'm going to do those, just so you guys know. I am planning on doing them, I just don't know when I'm going to do them. So Yeah, so they just were just not worth uploading because they were just getting a pain because I had to stick everything in parts, and I didn't have an editing system for my channel, and it just was not worth it. They just weren't worth uploading anymore because so many people were just hating on them and how bad they were and stuff, and it kind of like made me just stop doing them. And I actually do have to agree that they were pretty bad. But I hope everybody understands and stuff, and I hope everybody just really knows that I'm not really the best at explaining things. I'm sure most of you guys know that I'm not very good at explaining things, no matter how hard I try. I just have a hard time explaining things very well, so I think that's why also I stopped doing them, because I'm not the best at explaining. It's part of my learning disability, just so you guys know. I'm sure most of you guys know this, that I don't know how to explain things very well, and sometimes it just takes a while for me to get it right and figure out how to put it in my own words sometimes, so I'm not very good at that, so I need to work on that a bit. But so yeah, I'm really sorry that I don't do them anymore. I actually do miss doing them, but I don't think I'm going to do them again because of all because it's going to take so long, and I'm not and I am a pretty fast knitter. I'm just not very good at explaining things, and I know if I did them, a lot of people would get confused. Some people would get angry and stuff and not understand, and I felt really bad. So yeah, I just hope everyone understands, and I'm sorry I don't do them anymore. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for a while, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye.